at building this particular page. So where we listed the products, for example. So we just use just these images for this image, for the pictures of the image. So remember what we said in that video is that we are going to be creating this this register page. So create a form that has name, phone number, email and password. So we store them in the database, and we need to check that no two persons use the same email, and we also need to check that the confirm password, the password and confirm password are the same. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, I need to just create a new document here. Yes, I just need to create a new document, a new file, and I'll call it register. If I save it, I'll call it register.php. Register.php. So save it. So here I'll just start php. So I will be needing this header that we created here, this header here. So I'll just come here and put include header.php, and I'll also be needing footer, include footer.php. So include footer.php. So once we come here, so we also need to go to that header, and then what we now have is register. I've already done that, register. So and when we refresh this and then click on register, okay, says fails to open header.php. Okay, fine, let's go and fix this. That is register.php on here. Register.php. Okay, so that's it. So we're expecting that when we come here and refresh this, and so we now have this board. So under here, now this is where we're going to be building the form that we used to register. So I'll do that in a moment, and then we'll be done. So let me build the form so that I will then I'll then write the PHP live. So one more thing here is that inside this register we need to include a file that I'll be creating now. So this is where we're going to be creating that form. From here let's say register body body.php. So register body.php. So this I have to create this file now, because that is where we'll have to put. So I'll create the file, and then this register body.php. So I'll save it. So now if I come here, refresh, nothing will just show here, because I will not put anything inside this register.php. So I'm going to be designing the form under this register.php, and I will show it. I will do the form and the CSS involved. So let's go. Okay, so this is the form that I have made. So now this form, now we use it for to get the name, the email, the phone, the email, and so on and so forth. Then the password and confirm password. So we now insert them inside the database. So we need to create a table that will take this the data from this form inside the database. So we need to create the table that will take name, phone, email, and password. Phone, email, and password. Okay, so let's first of all create that. Let's create the email first. I mean the table. So the table. So we just need localhost. So from here we go to our PHP admin, and we'll be working with this store database. So we need to create the table. Let's call it register. Let's call the table register. So we're going to be taking email, name, phone number, email, and password. So that means we'll be needing 4 columns. So let's create and start. First of all, we need name, and the name will be variable character. So let's put it this. So down the phone number, the phone. For now, let's make this a variable character. For now, so let's make this can be. Let's make it 20, and then this is the email. Email of course will be variable character. Let's make it up to 100. And lastly, we have the password. So let's make up the password down variable characters. So let's make this up to 1000. So once we are done with this, so we click on save. Then we see our register database will be here. So for now, I've not stored anything here. So I have to now head on now to go and begin storing. Then first of all, we need to connect to that database, which is the store. So let's see how we can do that. So just above this form here, okay, let me show you what I did. I look at the form here, and then the CSS. Look at the CSS here. CSS are here. So that's how we're able to get this. So refresh. So we're able to get this. Okay. So now let's go now to our code and begin to store our information. Inside the database. First we have to do, so I have to create a PHP section here. PHP section, remember, so the storing of data inside the database should take place within CSS, within PHP environment. So the first thing is for us to connect, then we use MySQL connect. So the first thing we will have inside is the localhost, then comma, then the username, which is the root, and the password. We will not assign any password to our database, so we leave it empty. And then what is the name of the database? The name of the database is store. And look at it, this one, store. Okay, so here call it store. So with this we have been able to connect to the database. So now the next thing you have to do now is to start getting the data we have here. Then the name, the phone, email, and other things. Okay, so we need to now make sure that this button here is clicked. When it's clicked, so we now begin to gather this thing here. So we say if is set, then if is set post, we're using post method. Of course, this is it here, this one here. So that's if post, that is if the button is clicked, then what is the name? Now the name of the button is send. send. So copy it here and come here and paste it. Okay, if it's set, so now do whatever we have inside here. So now we begin to gather data for first of all the name equals to post then. Okay, so this is it, the name copy. So we come here and put it. So with this one captured the one for name. So let's copy all these things so that we don't have to be typing all everything all over again. So now the next thing we have to work on is the phone or get data. So now what is the name for phone? It's also phone. So copy here, come here, paste and paste. So copy, so come here, paste. So you go to the next one, which is the email. The next one is the email. So let's copy this. So just simply edit, so how we email, because the email here, the name of the email is this too, email too. So all right, so now okay, so that is email. So there's something we need to do here. Confirm password. Okay, this one should also be password, so we do not edit it there. About password, and this one pass to, so that you can get them separately. So let me remove this line. So here we have pass1 and here we also have pass1 because that's what we have as name here. So the second password, that is confirm password, let's create a variable for that, which is pass2, and then have post, then pass, cut it here, pass2, this one here. So pass2. So now I've finished capturing the data. Now let's go. So we need to make sure that we need to check whether the pass that this password entered here is equals to the one entered. If this one entered here is not equals to the one entered here, it's not equals to the one entered. So we now click on, so we'll tell the user password mismatch. So we're gonna say if pass1 is not equals to, now that's this sign here is used to, is not equals to. So what these two things mean is not equals to, it's not equals to pass2, it's not equals to pass2. What will happen? You should echo password mismatch check and try again, check and try again. Then we need to exit it from running other part of the code. So we're done with this. So when we're done with this, so we can now head on to insert. So this particular part will check if the password 1 or a password 2 match. If they don't match, then it will just write password mismatch, check and try again, then it will exit. Now this exit here this one is, it simply means don't run the remaining part of the code, that you should just stop there. So if this does not happen, so we now need to insert a data into the database. So we have to write SQL in this way. So we have to put insert into. Now we now need to go to database, insert into register. This one, insert into register, into register, insert into register. Now what are the columns name? Now name, phone, email, and password. So inside it will have name, comma, phone, comma, then email, and password. So what are the values? What are the values we're going to be putting here? So, and these are the values. The value for the name, for this should be name. So now the next one there is phone. This, so copy it, paste it here. So now the next one should be for the email. Now copy, capture email from the form and put it here. So now this password we'll have to take password 1. And why we take password 1 is because we'll check here even before this line runs. This check must have been done. So let's pick this one, and okay, so put here. Okay, that is it. So now the next one we have to execute this SQL. Execute SQL. Then that is MySQL query. MySQL query. Okay, MySQL query. So the first thing we have to put is a connection variable, which is this. So then we now put the SQL. Sorry, this is SQL. So we have to copy this and put here. Then so we now need to check if this execute actually work. If execute, then echo registration successful. Echo registration successful. Then else maybe something like error occurred. If an error occurred, so you should just echo what's it, ops. Try again. Okay, so with this we expect this to work perfectly. Okay, so there's something that we need to correct here. Password 1, I only added the password, so password 1. Okay, so now let's test our code. Let's store something inside our code. So we need to come in refresh. And so now let's set the name is team, the email, let's put team, let's say team. Okay, I mean phone number. So for the, let's say that this is then the password. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So once you register, you now see registration success. Once you go to your database, now refresh this page, you now see these have been stored. These have been stored. So now, but at this point, someone can still use this. Someone can still use this email. Someone can use this email to register again. So now what do we do to make sure that nobody uses that email to register again? So we will tackle that in the next video, so that we will not make the videos to be so long. So but before that, before we call this one, before we stop this one, we still need to make sure that okay, let's assume that we want to register this person again, and so this one is someone's phone number, this one is an email, and then let's type mismatch password 12345. Then I will type 098 another number. So once you try to register, they will now see password mismatch, check and try again. So because we put mismatch password, so I think you see it. So once we load again, and you will now see nothing actually inside here, because we exited somewhere here. Assuming we do not exist, it will head up to insert other things. So that's the reason why we put this. Okay, I hope this is clear. This is as clear as every other one. So if you have any question, just let me know, so we just know what to do. See you in the next